Now we'll do another one. This is also a Spanish gun that is a mate to El Toro. They had the same history, apparently. Captured. This was captured in Mexico and recaptured at Norfolk. Can you read the sign there? This is El Tosico, the poisonous one. That's the name of this gun. And it's still in a smoothbore. You can see it was never rifled because they started rifling these guns in the 1860s, and that's when in Spain, and this one was already in U.S. custody. So the U.S. didn't do that with any foreign guns that I know of. There's the name, El Tosico, the poisonous one. You can see a lot of bright green corrosion on it that of course is washing off very rapidly here. You can see the bronze, the copper especially, has stained the concrete green where it's washed off the gun after it's been dissolved off the gun by acid rain. This one actually has a capture inscription, captured at Norfolk May 10th, 1862. That's when the Union Navy took Norfolk back. It's again got the cipher of Carlos III. This is also made in Barcelona on the 6th of July of 1767. So it is a mate to El Toro. You can see the breech sight mounting. Again, the 3 bolts probably for a firing mechanism. Very rough surface due to corrosion out here in the elements. Another sighting mechanism was installed up here at one time. Well, let's go down to the next one, down the red brick road. Here we have another Spanish gun, which in Spain it was an 8-pounder. In U.S. and English measure, it would be a 9-pounder. This is, was taken in the Mexican War, cast in Barcelona, 1767, Chilean copper, and the name of it is El Galgo, the Greyhound. This one, the surface isn't as chewed up as some of the others. It might be a slight difference in alloy, I don't know, but El Galgo, and the surface is still fairly smooth, or maybe it's just dissolving evenly, I don't know. You can even read the trophy number, which you can't read on most of the rest of them. It's trophy number 20, is the old Navy trophy number. Go back here to the dolphin handles, and again, this is pretty smooth, but you can see, I guess the corrosion is taking place evenly because the coat of arms is in worse shape than a lot of the others. The cipher of Carlos III is in pretty bad shape. So, but the cast-in design apparently is cast in and engraved to chase it or something. Barcelona, the 3rd of December, 1767. The date of casting is still in pretty good shape. And this one doesn't have any capture inscription on it. But see how faint that cipher is? So it must be corroding more evenly than some of the others, but significantly still. Go down the road a little further, and let's look at this one, which is another Spanish one. I can tell from the coat of arms. Look it all over. Okay. This they also call a 9-pounder. Spaniards call it an 8-pounder. Captured by the U.S. Navy during the Mexican War. Okay. You can see it's still smoothbore. An 8-pounder is a little over 4 inches bore diameter. The U.S. did not use an 8-pounder. We did use a 9-pounder early on, though. This one is Cambernone. I can't see any trophy number on it. I guess that's completely dissolved because they all had one. Carlos IV is the cipher, and you can see it's starting to get pretty shallow, but you can still make it out. And this one's cast in Barcelona, the 18th of December, 1790. And again, you see all that green stuff? That's the copper dissolving off the gun in the acid rain, as it has been ever since it's been out here. And eventually you won't be able to read any of the markings on this gun. But that's one reason I'm doing this, is that we still can. Okay. Another Spanish 8-pounder. Turn around and see what we got over here. Ooh, we got a lot of green stuff on the concrete. See what I mean? Bright green all over. Bright green back there. That bronze copper is just washing off in the rain onto the concrete. See how it runs off right there at the trunnion? Running off all down there. It's really sad, you know, that they can't take care of these things a little better. These things are worth, in total, millions and millions of dollars. I mean, as a minimum, even the smaller, uglier ones are worth possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars a piece, because they're so rare and historic, and they're just sitting out here getting eaten up, and nobody really is doing anything about it. Yeah, I know they got other priorities, but you know, I tried to donate some money and volunteer and all that stuff, and they weren't interested at all. And I got that in writing from them. This is trophy number 26, okay? And it's a 4-pounder French gun, apparently. Take a look. It's also got a breech sight. And it's got the engraving back here from the founder. Alright? Let's read what it says if we can. Let's go up front. If there was a coat of arms on it, you can't see it now. We've got apparently the weight listed over here. And what's the Navy say about it? Made in Revolutionary France in 1793. Liberté, Égalité, that's what's on the breech. I couldn't quite read it. And this was captured during the Quasi-War with France, 1798 to 1800. Now there is a name. Okay, this is Liberté, Égalité up here, is what the Navy was talking about, because as I remember, you can see it's usually on the chase of the gun when they put Liberté, Égalité on it. But what they haven't told us about trophy number 26 is what this inscription says back here. Now this is going to be the year, okay? And there's something on the bottom also. So this all has to do with the founder's name, and the year should be back here. It's in script, and I can't quite make it out. I'll look at it when I get the video home. But again, see that copper coming off of there? It's pretty disgusting, really. As a collector myself, it's particularly painful.